So the question is either need or wants, right? So we get the question, how much do I need? And the answer to that question is very, very simple. You need to have enough insurance to cover the claim you have for the total amount of loss that you have. The problem is no one can tell you what that is. So at the end of the day, you're gonna look at other factors when you're determining how much insurance coverage you buy, right? Buildings are easy. You insure it for its value to rebuild, right? Now, a lot of times people wanna say, no, I wanna insure it for less. It'll cost you the same. Don't argue about that particular situation. Just insure it for how much it costs to rebuild. When it comes to liability, that's a little bit more complicated because you're gonna look at a couple of different factors. You're gonna be looking at how much you could get sued for, right? So some types of businesses get sued for things for higher limits than other types of businesses. Is anyone asking you to carry the coverage, right? Are you getting a license? Are you moving into a building? Or do you have a vendor that's asking you to carry a certain limit of insurance? And then probably the most important one is well, how much assets do you have? How much assets are you trying to protect? But not just today. Sometimes there are people that are making that decision. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make that decision based on my assets today. And the reality is you gotta think about what your assets are gonna look like into the future. And you kind of have to think about what they've been into the past. Because even though you may not have a lot of assets today, you might have put 25 years into your business. And one bad loss could wipe all that out. So you wanna make sure that your limit is enough to satisfy the most common occurrence in that situation. You don't necessarily have to buy the maximum amount, but you should have enough that's thought out, that you've really looked at and thought about, that keeps your business moving forward if there is a problem.